What's going on, everybody? Spaceballs here. Welcome back to another Calibria Crystal Guardians video. And today we're going to be doing a highlight on the Boxer. Yesterday I did a champion guide on the Boxer, and a lot of people were saying that I should have done some runs in that video to showcase her. So this is going to be a showcase video for the Boxer. Just remember, guys, it was my first time doing a monster guide, so I wasn't sure if you guys wanted to see a 30-minute video with me doing runs and doing everything in the same video. So this way I should have been more clear in that video that I was going to do a monster guide and then I was going to do a showcase guide the next day. But either way, guys, it's totally up to you. Just let me know in the comments. Remember, Spaceballs is here for you guys. All you guys have to do is let me know, and however you want me to do it, I'll do it. I have no problem with it. Just let me know, and from now forward we could do it whatever way you want to do it. If you want me to make two separate videos, and then I could just put the links in the description, so we could do, the guide video just on how to build her, how to ruin her, and then we could do a showcase video of her in actual runs. Either way, guys, I have no problem with it. Just let me know how you want to do it, and that's how we'll do it from now on. But with no further ado, guys, let's show this Boxer in action, because she is amazing, guys. She really is. She is top tier, guys. So let's show her in action. We'll do Leviathan first, because Leviathan is the hardest one. Now, what I did here is I changed her out for my Arcanist. Now, if you guys know my normal debuff team, it normally has Arcanist. So I brought her into it because she has the backup defense break, and I'll still have my attack down and all that stuff in the team. So it should work just fine. I mean, I ran this team about 10 times, and it hasn't failed yet. But you know how it is on camera, guys. It usually fails on camera, but it should be okay because this is our normal debuff team. But as you can see, we got the Boxer right in the middle. And she fits into this team perfectly because what she does is, instead of having Arcanist triple the buffs, which does come in handy sometimes because she'll like move the Purge onto the immunity tower. But what the Boxer does here is she boosts our turn meter more, so she gives our team more turns. So between her and the Windwalker, we should be taking enough turns to where the tower shouldn't even be able to get up the immunity by the time we're able to take him down. Because what happens is sometimes the tower will move, and the tower will take down all the debuffs on the dragon, and then the dragon starts to hit really, really hard, and he'll end up wiping out your entire team. I haven't had that problem yet, but hey, we're live, so you never know what's going to happen when you're live. Weird things happen. You guys probably see that I have the Bulldog shirt on right after this video, guys. Look for it. We're going to do a summoning video. I did spend a little bit of money. I bought a LD pack because I figured, hey, let's do a summoning video. I need food, so I figured, why not summon? Because I need some food. I had like 60 summons, and now with buying that pack, I have like 100 summons, and I have 4 LD summons. So I figured, hey, let's do some summons because I need some food. So I figured now's the better than ever, So as you guys can see, we got all the key debuffs that we need. We got the poison, we got the HP burn, we got the speed slow, we got the attack down, and we got the HP burn. Now, you don't need Abyss Lord for this. You can use anything else that has an HP burn. Same thing for the Medusa. You could use the Mummy, but they would have to be built really, really tanky, guys. I will say that because as 5 stars, they have more tanky stats. So if you are going to use a 3-star, you have to make sure it is super tanky. But these 5 stars can be replaced in the team. It is just the team that I'm using, so it's the team that I'm going to showcase for you guys. But now you see what's going to happen here is that tower is going to move, and he's going to take down all those debuffs. Oh no, we got the Purge up. See, if Medusa gets the Purge up, we're good. Then the tower won't take down the debuffs, and we clear this 1, 2, 3. But sometimes what happens is, without Arcanist in the team, the Purge doesn't get moved over to the tower sometimes, and what happens is the tower moves and then takes down all the debuffs. But here we should be absolutely fine. He might take him down now, but that's okay because now we have a strip, I believe, on the Druid, which will strip down the immunity eventually. So this run actually went quite good. But this is usually how it goes. So she's actually a perfect replacement for the Arcanist. So if you guys don't have the Arcanist and you see teams like mine that are running the Arcanist, you can actually put the Boxer in place of the Arcanist, and the team will work just like this. As you can see, she's built super tanky, so she's not going to die. My Medusa is actually going to die before she dies. So that just shows you that building her like on attack, crit damage attack is probably not the best idea because she would definitely be dead by now. And it's funny because all our debuffs actually take down the tower before we actually take down the dragon, which is totally fine. We are getting a little low here, but I think it's going to be okay because we got so many turn boosters between the Boxer and the Windwalker. The Druid finally took down the the immunity, but we should still be okay, even though the boxer just died. But that run didn't go like perfectly, but still, like I said, I haven't failed yet. I don't think we're gonna fail now because we're gonna kill him with all these HP burns. And the Windwalker is amazing. She might as well be a 5-star. You guys know that, and easy peasy. So, like I said, she's actually a perfect replacement for the Arcanist. So if you don't have the Arcanist and you want to run a debuff team, you could put the boxer in your debuff team. And remember, my boxer is not skilled up. My boxer has 0 skill ups, guys. So this is all being done with 0 skill ups. Just keep that in mind as well. When she gets more skill ups, she'll probably be taking even more turns. And she's not on a Berserk set. If she was on a Berserk set, she'd be taking triple the amount of turns. So just keep that in mind, guys. That she's not built to perfection. Like if you guys were actually using her as like your #1, you know, #1 in your team, and you actually wanted to invest the good runes on her and put a Berserk set on her and skill her up, because it's probably going to be hard to get like multiple copies of her, so you'd probably have to give her Devilmons, which I don't really recommend feeding Devilmons to a 3-star. But hey, everybody's different. You never know. But Spaceballs, I wouldn't do it. Spaceballs wouldn't do it. But again, it's totally up to you guys how you want to do it. Again, this is going to be like the same kind of concept. We're going to have a ton of debuffs. The boxer is... Wait, we don't have the boxer on the team. Hold on. Reset. I forgot to put the boxer on the team. I am such a... Spaceballs, me. I am such an epic fail, guys. I am such an epic fail. Just know when I say Spaceballs, guys, I'm talking about me, myself. I'm not trying to, like... you know, take the heat off myself. When I say Spaceballs, I mean myself. So, you know what I mean? Like, don't think that I'm trying to, like, direct the heat off myself. It's just sometimes I say it because that's who I am on YouTube. I'm Spaceballs. So I do tend to say Spaceballs sometimes. So I am Spaceballs, an epic fail. That's what I am. Because we just epic failed again. We're running the team without the main highlight of the team. And I'm not going to remake the video, guys. You know why? Because I love to show you my fails, because I am an epic fail. So I love to show it. So that's just what it is. I will try to say I more than Spaceballs if that, you know, makes some people feel better. I have no problem with it. Just remember, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I'm here for you guys. I like to make you guys happy. You know, I'm not perfect, but I do love to make you guys happy. That is the point of this channel. I'm here for you guys. So, like, if you guys want to see certain things, just let me know in the comments, guys, and I'll make it happen. I will make it happen. Trust me. I always am thinking about you guys and what I could do to make, you know, content for you guys that you guys want to see, and that's going to help you in the long run. But as you can see, much of the same, guys, in this team as the other team, except in this team we're using Succubus, which is totally fine. This is actually not my debuff team. Succubus should actually be Abyss Lord. I actually messed up, but that it should still be okay. I forget that I run this stuff on my phone, so when I run it on BlueStacks, it doesn't transfer from my phone to my BlueStacks. So this should actually be the Abyss Lord instead of the Succubus, but this team should still work fine. But just know, normally I would be running the Abyss Lord, not the Succubus. So if this does fail, it's because I don't have the Abyss Lord in the team. But it shouldn't fail. It should be just fine. It's still a really good debuff team because Medusa spits out debuffs, because I do have Medusa on a Berserk set. And if I had the box on a Berserk set, this team would be even stronger, even faster. It is going to be a little bit slower because we do not have the Abyss Lord on the team, but that is totally fine. It should still get the job done at the end of the day. Just maybe a little bit slower because we don't have the HP burns. And that's the whole point of a debuff team, is to have a ton of debuffs. But just keep in mind that I would normally run this team with the Abyss Lord, not the Succubus. But as you can see, guys, it's working great anyways. It doesn't really matter. We got a ton of poisons up. We got our attack down up. We got our defense down up. And we got our speed slow up. That's always the main core of any dungeon, guys. Of any C10 dungeon, you always want attack down, speed slow, defense down, and some type of debuffs. It doesn't matter if it's HP burns, bleeds, or poisons. Whatever it is, it's up to you. Whatever monsters you have, that's obviously what you're going to use. So it doesn't matter what you use as long as you're synergizing your team like I'm doing here. And that is the most important thing. Now, as you can see, the boxer fits into this team perfectly, and she does a great job. And you see how she doesn't die because she's built super tanky. And if she was built like a damage dealer, she would have been dead a long time ago. But again, as you can see, everything is going perfectly, and we don't even have the Abyss Lord in this team. And the Abyss Lord would actually make this team a lot better. But Medusa is so broken. She's such a cheat code that she puts up so many poisons on Berserk sets that it really doesn't even matter what's on the team. But yeah, again, if the boxer was on a Berserk set, you'd be seeing her taking a lot more turns. But Spaceballs does not have her on a Berserk set because I do not have enough Berserk runes to go around for everybody. So I do not have her on one. This I don't really need this, but we'll just put it back for now. And now I'll show you the magic, so this way you guys can see the three core dungeons. So you guys can see her that she works perfectly. She's constantly boosting the turn meter, and she works great. So we're gonna take out Succubus, and we're gonna put in Abyss Lord, and we're gonna put in the Boxer. Now this is the normal team that I run. This is the normal team that I would have ran in C10 as well. But you guys get the point. It still works with other monsters as well. So that just shows you if you don't have an Abyss Lord, you can run a Succubus, or you can run the Mummy. You can really run anything you want. Oh, I messed this up again. I am such an epic fail, guys. Oh, Spaceballs. You are such an epic fail. I totally forgot that. I should have set this all up first, guys. I am an epic fail. I definitely should have set all this up first, but I thought that it would transfer from my phone, and it apparently it does not transfer from your phone to BlueStacks. So here we are with me wasting energy. Now, who are we missing from the team? The Druid. Correct? Yeah, the Druid. So yeah, so we got yeah, okay. This is the team. This is the team, guys. Yeah, so I am such an epic fail. It's so terrible how much of an epic fail. I ran all this stuff on my phone on purpose so it would all be set up. And then I totally forgot that we're going to be using BlueStacks for this. So I thought everything was ready. So I'm just hitting these runs like everything is ready to go, and everything is not ready to go. As you guys can see. But again, you can see she fits right into the debuff team perfectly. And if anything, she's giving us more turns than the Arcanist would give her. That's why that's why you guys can see there's just as many debuffs up as if the Arcanist was on the team. The way I'm going to explain her is she's a perfect replacement for the Arcanist. So if you don't have the Arcanist and you want to run a debuff team, you can put the Boxer in as your Arcanist and she will work perfectly. So that's how I'm going to explain her, that she is a perfect replacement for the Arcanist, because between the attack down and the defense down and the turn meter boost, I feel like she takes her spot perfectly as a 3-star monster. So as you can see, she's doing great, guys. She's not failing any of my runs. She has the same success rate as my Arcanist. So she is absolutely perfect for this stuff. So now you guys get to see her in action. So like the fact that she's not on Berserk Rune, she's definitely not taking as many turns as she normally would. If I had her skilled up, she would be taking a lot more turns as well. But again, it's just to show you guys that she can, even with not on Berserk Runes, no skill ups, she still gets the job done, and she's still a great monster. So just, that's the whole point of showing you these runs, is to show you that she can fit into the team just fine. Because I was running the same team with the Arcanist, and even now, as you can see, she gets us a defense break up, which helps a lot because it gives us more damage. So in some cases, she might actually be better than the you see how many turns she took there? She might actually be better than the Arcanist in some of these dungeons, to be completely honest with you. And you see between the Windwalker giving her more turns, and she's just taking turn after turn after turn. It is great. It works great, as you can see. And she keeps that defense break up, which is even better, because I usually don't run this. I usually run Arcanist, and Arcanist doesn't have a defense break in her kit. So I actually think I might keep this team like this, and I might not actually use the Arcanist at all anymore, because the way I'm seeing it, she's keeping up just as many debuffs as the Arcanist would keep up. So for me, this works perfect. And you saw in L10, C10, and M10, Magic 10, that she gets the job done just as good as the Arcanist would. So I think she's great. I'm sure you guys agree with me, because I've seen a lot of comments saying that you guys love her too, and everybody pulled her. So definitely build her, definitely use her. And also this shows that you don't need to have crazy runes on her. You can run her with really low runes and she'll do the job just fine, as long as she's super tanky. As you guys can see, C10, L10, M10, she runs it all. She's great. She does the job perfectly. Couldn't ask for more. I think she replaces the Arcanist perfectly. I will show you real quick, just in case you guys don't see the other video. Just in case whoever's watching this video didn't see the other video, I will show you really fast, just real fast. I'm going to show you my build. I'm not going to go over anything. I'm just going to show you how I have her build real fast. This is her stats. This is her skills that I'm using on her. And see, nothing is skilled up, nothing is ready. And this is the rune set that I'm using on her. And the one thing I didn't go over in the other video was rune set, so I'll do that right now real fast as well, to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Blessing is good for her. Attack is good if you're building her as a damage dealer, but Spaceballs doesn't recommend doing that. Defense is good for her. Agile is good for her. Wild is good for her. Focus could be good for her. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend focus on the defense break, but it could be good for her. I wouldn't. You could put resistance on her, but again, it's not the top tier set. You could put a stun set on her that would work well. You could have a drain set on her as well that could work well. Berserk set would be number 1, I think. Agile being number 2, and Blessing being number 3, and Counter would be number 4 right underneath that. If you're using her in the arena, which I wouldn't really recommend, you could put Immunity on her, and you could also put a guard set on her as well. So those are the sets that I think work best on her. But that's pretty much going to do it for this one, guys. That was the showcase, the highlighting the Boxer in action. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you're not a part of the giveaway, please go down to the description and get a part of the giveaway. If you want to join our fastly growing Discord, that is also in the description. But as always, guys, Spaceballs loves each and every single one of you. I hope you guys are being happy, healthy, and safe out there. But I will see you guys in the next one. Spaceballs out. Peace.